All right, this is a real quick video explaining how to do this question. The first part you have to recognize is this statement right here is telling you that those are the values you put in for x that make y come out to be 0. Those are also another way of saying that those are the roots. So now if you have a root at 5, your factor will become x minus 5. If you have two roots, both 6 plus 5i and 6 minus 5i, we've learned to add those together first, and if you add them together you get 12. And if you multiply them together, you get the answer of 61. And as you put this whole equation together for the standard form of those two roots, it turns into x squared minus 12x. Notice I did the opposite, the sum, doing opposite right there, and then plus the product of 61. This is the factor or the quadratic that makes those two roots come out as 6 plus 5i, 6 minus 5i. So now if you take that information next and put that into the equation, it would look like this. Y equals, I don't know what the stretch factor is yet, but I know my two factors are going to be x minus 5, and I've also got the other factor at x squared minus 12x plus 61. Now from here, you're going to take the x value from the next part and say if I put 9 in for x and this in for this, y, I'll have the ability to solve for a. So I'm going to take this right here and plug it into y, which then makes that negative 54.4 equals a, and then all the 9 right here is going to go into these x's that you see right here. So x goes there, and there. So I'll have 9 minus 5, and then times 9 squared minus 12 times 9 plus 61. And then all of this gets put, all of that gets put in your calculator. And if you do that all in your calculator, in this example, it gives you 136. So now I have 136a equals negative 54.4. And as you finish solving this, you'll divide by 136. And then finally, if you do that calculation on your calculator, you'll get an answer of a equals, hang on, put that in my calculator here, negative 0.4. So now I've got my a value. So now I'm ready to go back and change my answer right here to the final answer. Let me get my eraser here. Oh, no, I won't. I'll just use this right here and just write out the negative 0.4 over the top. Actually, give me just a minute. I'll erase that real quick. And then I'll change that to, hang on, negative 0.4. That is the answer, and hopefully you can do the same thing on your question. It looks just like that. Plug it in, and you should get, hopefully, this answer correct as well.